time. At this point, they can monitor everything in the surveillance state. So they put everybody on a list, they categorize people. These are corporations. So how can you avoid it? Can you fake it? Can you put information out there and make them think that you're not really against the corporation or the transnational or the national? Governments are put into place to regulate or deal with corporations. So there are all these forces in the world. There's the corporate force that has all the money and the power and the influence. Then there's the nations which divide up the world physically. And they're like the jurisdiction for the corporations to operate. And because the tendency is always to consolidate and go for monopolies, every one of the corporations will eventually have to deal with the nations. So they're trying to carve up the world into bigger and bigger blocks so that they can control all the transactions, whether it's food, commodities, whether it's currency itself, the money, the gold, the silver. There's always something trying to control it. And the biggest corporations, the biggest organizations, the biggest institution, the biggest nation or empire, which is a conglomeration of nations, any pact or block of power that's going on, will be the ones who are into banking. That's the money corporation. So basically this is a simplified way of looking at things. It's a fundamental reality that you need to understand what I'm doing. Basically, what am I doing? If there's a list, and it's a comprehensive list, it's an accurate list, I've been on the list a long time. Oh, I pride myself, or I should, on being one of the first on the list of questionable, maybe not an enemy, maybe not a serious threat, maybe not somebody we have to take serious as a priority, but he's definitely not with us. Or is he? Well, he seems to be with us, but seems questionable, or he's deep, deep undercover with one of these really shadowy organizations. So what am I doing? Just trying to get people off of money. But the only way that I get people off of money is by being an example. So far, I've kind of failed at that, like everybody else, except for maybe Henry David Thoreau. He's got a pretty good reputation after a couple hundred years. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, you see what I mean. Us kind of people on this mission don't get a lot of publicity. We can't get in the mainstream media. Chris Hedges says that he doesn't get any play there, but he gets an awful lot more play than I do. The Amazing Atheist, so on and so forth. Well, if I can actually act on it, my plan to be all for the money, and I can document it and promote that as an example, like through multimedia, video, theater, video gaming, somehow that could be like a creative, innovative way to demonstrate this. I was going to say promote it, Usually you don't promote anything unless it's for making money. So I think I just want to demonstrate to people to teach. Or maybe that's like a heavy word. I'm going to teach. I'm a teacher. I think I just want to explain. I'm an explainer. And it's been a long, winding road. It's been an arduous path to be on. But I still believe in it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about the trolls. I don't care about the haters. I don't care about the doubters. I'm still doing it after all these years. And I can say whatever I want about the transnationals, because I think if you're really doing something and you really have a plan for yourself to get out of the system, out of the grid, out of the matrix, then you have a right to talk. But a lot of people are being hypocritical, maybe without even knowing it. But you've got to really examine yourself to become aware. Hypocrisy is when you point the finger, but yet you're doing everything to support the thing that you say you're against. Let me give you an example. Well, everybody, most protesters out there, they're against something, but yet when you really dig deeper, they're only against it because they want to be high up in the system, but they're frustrated and not able to do it, so they're just complaining. I'm actually not doing that. The reason why I don't fall in the typical protester hypocrisy is because I don't really want that. The only reason why I would want to get me is to turn it into a resource so it can perpetuate itself independently of my system. That's the only way we're going to save ourselves on this planet. If I'm saving myself, and all I'm doing is trying to be a more role model, it's different than any other path. It's not like a career that you can talk about. I hope I made myself clear. And if you want to help and find out more, just keep watching, subscribe, or put your comments and questions down here. Maybe I can give you more of an explanation.